Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rana Muhammad Zulkarnain and today I am going to discuss about Arrhenius concept. Arrhenius concept was proposed by Arrhenius in 1884. According to this concept, the species that can give hydrogen ion in their aqueous solution is called acid. For its example is HCl. When HCl dissolves in water, it will give hydrogen ion in water. So it is an acid. In Arrhenius concept, acid is further divided into monoprotic acid, diprotic acid, and triprotic acid or monoprotic acid. First of all, we will discuss about monoprotic acid. Monoprotic acid. Mono mean one, proto mean proton. Monoprotic acid are those acids that can give hydrogen ion in their aqueous solution. Its example is HCl. Because when HCl dissolves in water, it will give one hydrogen ion. As it is giving one hydrogen ion, so it is monoprotic acid. Next is diprotic acid. Di mean two, proti mean proton. Diprotic acid are those acids that can give two hydrogen ion in their aqueous solution. Its example is H2SO4. Because when H2SO4 dissolves in water, it gives two hydrogen ion in their solution. So it is diprotic acid. And number third is triprotic acid. Tri mean three, proto mean proton. Triprotic acid are those protic acid that can give hydrogen ion in their aqueous solution. Triprotic acid can also explain in the term of polyprotic acid. Its example is H3PO4 mean phosphoric acid because when it dissolves in water it gives three hydrogen ion in their solution. So it is triprotic acid because it is giving three hydrogen ion in their aqueous solution. Next is base. According to this concept, base is a species that can give hydroxide ion in their aqueous solution. Its example is NaOH because when NaOH is dissolved in water, it gives sodium ion and hydroxide ion. It is giving OH ion, so it is base. Its example can also be KOH because when KOH is dissolved in water, it gives potassium ion and hydroxide ion. So this was Arrhenius base. Next we will move toward its application. Its application are metallic oxide act as base like Na2O. Na2O when dissolved in water it will give sodium hydroxide. As sodium hydroxide has OH ion, so it acts as base because when sodium hydroxide dissolved in water it gives hydroxide ion, so it is base. Non-metallic oxide act as acid like SO2. SO2 when dissolved in water it gives H2SO4 and H2SO4 is an diprotic acid, so non-metallic oxide act as acid. This concept also helps us to explain the neutralization reaction. So the question arises, what is neutralization reaction? The reaction in which hydrogen ion from acid react with hydroxide ion from base to produce water and salt is produced. So this is basically our uh, neutralization reaction. Next, we will move toward the limitations of Arrhenius concept. There are many limitations of Arrhenius concept. Basically, we will discuss a few. Free HN or HN does not exist. For example, when HCl is dissolved in water, it will give hydrogen ion in the aqueous solution. This hydrogen ion does not exist independently because it is attracted by other water molecule. It reacts with other water molecule to form H3O positive, mean hydronium ion. So free H and OH ion does not exist. This concept is restricted to aqueous medium only. This is basically an limitation of Arrhenius concept. For example, we are working in a lab. We do not have water. How can we prove that it is an acid and it is a base? So this is the basic limitation of Arrhenius concept. It has restricted us to the aqueous medium only. This concept also does not explain the acid or base that have hydrogen ion, and this concept only explains the acid or base that have hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion. There are a lot of acid or bases that do not have hydrogen and hydroxide ion, but they act as acid or base. Its example is NH3. NH3 is a base. So in NH3 is a base, so it is proved that it is a base, but it do not produce OH ion in water. So this was the basic limitation of Arrhenius concept. It does not explain. It only explain the acid or base that have hydrogen and hydroxide ion. This was our main topic. Thank you.